Hello everyone, I'm Kai. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day because I'll be achieving a personal goal that I set for myself and I want to share it with you all. But before we get into that, let's take a quick look at this month's calendar. We already got the limited shop blade and dot makeup gacha and decor pack with it. I personally like the decor pack, even though I don't think so it's gonna be super useful, except maybe the branch thingy. But yeah, I did end up buying it, and I pulled for the makeup as well for the eyes and lips, but I didn't finish it or the limited shop because it's frankly not worth investing it. It should have been like more of a permanent shop or something. It's just not something that I see being useful in the long term, The next limited shop will be Pants Whispering Loot, and while I really like the pose, I can see some like potential in it, but like not in comp wise. Like it's unique and it's something that I see myself using in posts, but not something that I think would work in a lot of comps. And also, I don't like how simple the dress is or why they decided to put the hair in pigtails. Like it's not the vibe with the flute. But yeah, the male set is pretty nice overall. I don't think this shop will be any hit among the players, especially when you think that we are finally getting the fairy gacha. So I don't think so anybody is gonna be super excited for this, except maybe huge whales. The makeup from this shop is okay, nothing wow, and I'll have to see what the decor pack actually look like, because currently it just look like a mix of decor we already have from different packs. So we'll wait and see how it turns out. I really hope that it has a good beam filter because it's been a while since we got any of those. Then we have our new gacha, which we'll talk about in a minute. After the gacha, or I guess during the gacha, we'll get a new permanent male set as usual, and it looks really good. It's a new version of old Ice Prince set we have in the permanent shop, but of course, since this one has bows and it is just better overall, it will be quite expensive. Moving on, we'll have last year's Valentine gacha Heartfelt Encounter, which was a very good gacha in my opinion. The sleeping set is a staple for any and all sleepy comps. Like you can even glitch it to make it like standing and leaning, If you don't know the glitch, you can ask somebody to show you the thread which explains it in the Discord server. At the other set, it has one of the best fur coat we have in the game. And especially if you miss the old celebrity gacha coat, this one is a must-have. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting these sets. And lastly, we're gonna have new chapter, and with new chapter they always give us new sets for comp that is like only one time thing. So if you need to save money, do not buy these sets. They are never useful, and it's such a waste of money because I remember last chapter came with few comps and I ended up spending like 500 to 700 gems just to be able to fill up the selection bar and see through all the comp requirements. It was crazy. I'm never doing that again. I don't care about the S rank. I will be skipping these comps. Okay, so this is the second calendar. This shows a lot of mini game events or login events we'll be getting, and I'm not gonna get into those. The thing to take note here is the Flashback limited shop and the Flashback permanent shop. Limited shop is the white snake Asian inspired set, and while the pose is somewhat useful, I don't like the overall set because the dice aren't as pretty as other Asian sets we got. Even the recent Asian gacha set, that's like stunning, and compared to that, this is just fall flat a bit, especially since it has a snake pattern. It makes it a bit restricted. I do like the hair though, and despite it being expensive, I would recommend getting it if you don't have good Asian hair, because it has done very well in the past year. The decor pack with this shop is very useless. Do not buy it. The snake is humongous and it doesn't layer. The filter is too light to even see on any background. Like, I bought it last year without checking in the Discord first, and boy, do I regret that. So I'm not recommending anyone to get that. Like, if you're a collector and you want to collect that, that's another thing, but if you are somebody who is on a limited budget, do not waste your gems on this. And as for the permanent shop sale, it's that crying man pose, which does come in handy in some like sad guy comps, but since it's a permanent shop, there's no rush to grab it if your budget doesn't allow it. Like, my focus would be on the gacha and then maybe the flute set, and beyond that, I'll say, like, this is not like a top priority right now. Anyways, that was all for the shops. Let's take a quick look at the Gacha Preview video and then we'll get into that. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this gacha. Like, I like that we are finally getting a fairy set because it's been long overdue, and I know that players have been asking for it for years, literally. But listen, there is some good things about this and there are some bad things about it. Like, they picked a pretty color and it is giving a very magical fairy vibe overall. But here's my issue. Why did they pick a sleepy pose for a fairy? I think fairies have the most easiest pose to look inspo for on the internet. Like, there are so many Wings Club inspired poses, and I know they have been suggested in that thread. So they could have taken inspo from there. I don't know why they went for a sleepy pose. But even if you ignore that, I don't like the makeup. It isn't matching the overall vibe, you know. Like, the rest of it is fairy and very light, colorful, sparkly, and the eyes are just throwing me off. Like, they could have done so much better. Then they missed the opportunity to add wings or big floaty coat like mermaid set coat. There's like nothing that even comes close to that mermaid coat, and it has been on high demand list. So this was a very good opportunity to give us something like that, and they didn't. So I think they fumbled somewhat with this gacha, but as long as they don't make it a 14-piece or 13-piece with a lot of unnecessary accessories instead of decor, I think this could be a good enough gacha. Personally, to me, the selling point is how many pieces of decor a set has. A set, mind you, I'm not talking about the limited 5-star decor. Like, the older gachas, 5-star gacha used to have 9 set pieces and then like 3-4 decor pieces, but now it's just 2 decor pieces at best, or even at times 1 decor pieces in a set, and the rest are just accessories. I don't want that. So as long as that doesn't happen, this can be saved. Anyways, that's enough about the calendars. Let's move on to the main part of this video, which is to show you guys that I have finally saved 100k gems. Yes, you heard that correctly. I saved 100k pink gems. I did not buy those, by the way. When I say save, I do mean save. I will show you the exact moment I hit 100k, but full disclosure, I was so excited that I forgot to record properly and I missed it from the start. Like I cannot show you how much I had it previously. So after that, this is the video. I'm pretty sure I'm the first person ever to have 100k pink gems in this game, because frankly I have not seen anyone make claims about it or something like that. And also I'm the first person to do it without converting black gems into the pink gems. I did not buy even the first deal. Not a single black gem was converted, so this was all my saving. I did get these deals like the bonus one, but most of them was not my spending. I only bought the recent deal. Other than that, everything else was won with challenges and other stuff. I know you guys must have questions like why I decided to save this many gems and how I actually did it. Do I not spend in the game or something anymore? What's the deal? And I'll answer those in a more detailed video where I'll give you in-depth breakdown on how I actually save gems. But I didn't want to do it in this exact video because it's a monthly review video and I didn't want to make it too long. And secondly, because it's a gacha day and I know I'll be spending on the gacha, and of course they won't be 100k anymore, so I needed to just put it out there that I did this thing. Anyways, speaking of spending, this is this month's Flashback limited shop, the silver snake Asian one, and it was on my list before that, last month's wedding gacha, and I think that pose is better and I am gonna end up using that instead. So yeah, I might buy this male set just because I think this set is very Lanzan vibe and I might want to make some pose, but I'll have to see after the gacha spending. And speaking of gacha spending, these are the new items that we'll receive in the seashell store on the same day as gacha, which is today. And I am very very happy that they decided to keep this bow pose as a seashell store exclusive thing and not a limited shop, because if it was limited shop it would not be any less than 3,000. And the only unique thing about limited shops is their pose. So if you have the option to buy the pose separately, then why waste gems when I see these seashell store items as a bonus, because even if you pull for the permanent gacha, this is for free-to-play players. Like if you are a free-to-play player, you're still gonna be pulling on the permanent gachas, so you are gonna slowly accumulate those shells, so it is possible to get. And there's no time constraint to this. Some limited shops just don't come, and even if they come, it won't be available for the newer players. So I am glad that they are leaning towards seashell store poses. They're much more budget friendly in my opinion. Okay, so that was all for today guys. If you want to see me answer any specific questions in the upcoming video about my gem savings or anything related to that, do let me know in the comments below and I'll sure to answer them. As always, thank you so much for watching my video. Take care of yourself and good luck with today's gacha. I'll see you soon.